What is up, everyone? Today we will be making chicken parmesan, but with my own personal recipe. So let's go. So the first thing you're gonna need is a very good sauce. You can go canned, you can go jarred, it doesn't really matter. But personally, I like to make my own sauce. So this sauce uses 1 jalapeno, I know that's not traditional, 2 shallots, 5 tomatoes. Boil your tomatoes for about 60 seconds and then they're ready. After that, you can take a fork, you can take a spoon, you can take anything, and you kind of just want to break the tomatoes up. Makes it a little bit easier for the next part, which is putting them in a blender. Whether you have a bullet blender or a normal blender, you're going to want to put it in there and blend it all up to make it a smooth texture. Once your sauce is blended up, you're going to throw it back in that same exact pan. You're going to let it simmer, you're going to put it on the lowest setting on your stove top and just let it thicken up a little bit. Once it's in the pan and it's simmering, you can definitely add some flavor to that. I always personally add a little bit of salt, pepper, garlic powder, and paprika. And then you get this. So now, let's go cut up the chicken. Alright, now that we have this out, we're going to cut it and trim it up a little bit because we don't want these little white chewy pieces. Perfect. So this can just be discarded. Now, all I'm going to do is simply cut it in half. Put in the flour, egg, breadcrumbs, and get it browned. This one's pretty good, and so is this one. Alright, so the next process is getting everything dredged and put in. Okay, so now that all our chicken is done, we are going to add some sauce. So now we have sauce at the bottom of our baking sheet. So now we're going to take our chicken and layer it in now. There it is in the oven. We're going to shut that in and let it cook. So now that the chicken is in the oven at 450, we're going to leave it in there for about 25 minutes. So I will come back when it's done and I'll show you the finished result. Wow. So it is done. And I know you guys can see that there. Look at that chicken. That looks incredible. I'm so excited to try this. Alright, so here's the final look at our chicken parmesan. We're going to cut in and give it a taste. Look how good that looks. So excited. Oh my god. You have to try my chicken parm recipe with this jalapeno. That little bit of kick. So good. Like, follow, comment, and let me know what you think of this recipe. Everything will be down below.